Greetings everyone, boys and girls, this is James here speaking, and how's it going? Alright, I'm gonna make this a video today. It has been a coronavirus crisis in Thailand, and also the global issue in here. We have millions of the cases. It's going to be have sources on this, and this was right here at the Europe's Southeast Asia and North America, and we should be able to take a look at this, look onto the internet to check up, and also what I just wonder is that the countries has spreading all over it. The people of the countries have kind of the people are so sick and responsive that it takes to the cure. The cure is just getting the fast and recover. So it's going to be update, responsive, taking the effects. The core virus will be gone to the vanished, and yeah, it's just going to be just take this. I'll make this straight here. Good news and bad news. Sadly, have the true, more bad than good. And first up with the bad news. Bad news is the coronavirus is still going spreading the country. Okay. All right. As I was just seeing this, North America's Europe and Southeast Asia, and the global health issue that is still going to infection, and I have never seen the USA, the United States causes a case of the coronavirus and whatsoever. And I believe here to stay in the indoors. So there's gonna be this wrong with this real world. One of the majority the natural causes has a fading speed more in the country near the people as got sick and got infection, and the spreading of the more as anybody else's as some sort of it's getting as a much of the more cases as terribly at the moment to hear. So, and I have dealing with a problem with that. The coronavirus is a case. There is USA alive with the people are like this, and it has this causes to confirm the case as a diagnosis. It has 850,000 people infection as a result to of 47,000 people passing, and then 77,000 recovery, and surpassing of the death rolls from the September 11, 2001 as a 9/11 attack. As remember, the predicted before, as it was a death of 2,000 plus people passing has been killed, and surpassing was 47 people passing and extinction of the USA, and at least to be to the total of let's see, I wonder as a record about 47 people passing extinction, and Italy also have the extinction, the Spanish any kind of stuff. Many is sick and many is killed by the disease. Also, there is the coronavirus is still in USA, and death ratings is prior to present the human population, and at the list to be as numberless less of USA state, and I would check up here, and as it begins to spreading, to people are fast, and people are hospitals as the doctors that will be working on the cure has not been get slowed. Before it takes to the years and weekend, and even like that, amount of its population, it says publicly the healthy. Yeah, this was still 300 million people, and I believe it's still been okay. As billions of people have still been actively to spreading it more from born from the modern age to born from the matrix, and either that the coronavirus is still up on the rising the crisis, and the doctors are preparing to creating the more cure and to get rid of the out from the territories, the locations, number the cases. As you want to see this, the New York City, it has the 251,000 people infection, and then add to everybody's a problem with it. There's a lot of here. Somewhere's Hawaii to Georgia, Florida, California to San Francisco, and either that are people are getting it worse. So, and it confirms the country just gets spreading this with these dots, red ones as the areas that have the biggest, the dangerous in this place, and the coronavirus is still going. Infections is sick people, and it's going up the rises at the New York City, and the doctors are working as a fast to cure and to get that eradicated the coronavirus, and it will be and hopefully 2021 just get this better, and to get this better, and otherwise they had to closing off there, and they decided to lock down in order to stay at home, and stay at homes in order to be, and will be able to get the safety without going outdoors and outside, and make sure that just have to stay at home to stay safe in here. As the coronavirus is scoping up, is rising, and everything says buildings, the shopping, the supermarkets, the panic, the buying, the food and drinks, and without this even going outdoors and outside. And I just gonna tell you this: if you're going to outdoors outside, don't go to near people, and if you touch the people, then you will get infection. I am not joking. You will get infection. All right. So make sure you have to wash your hands and wash your scalp and brush your teeth. Stay safe, to stay healthy, and to stay at home. And USA will get this better. And next one here, the coronavirus crisis in Japan. This one has a little bit spreading, a little bit recovery. The Japan, Japanese doctors is working up this cure, and either that there's going to be originally dates. Originally, the statutory date that took place here, August is 2020, and as a result is the 2020 coronavirus crisis is still going in there, and it is actually a release date have the scrap, and then is to put that restructured as it takes place into August 2021. So I rendered this 2021 just to get this better, and without being to coronavirus, this happened again. And I don't believe there is the Wachowskis is still a Matrix 4 is filmmakers is still going to this happen. And another than that takes to country, and all of the country the lockdown has immediately, and the doctors are fighting off the struggling, and to keep this strive and to stay at home, and without being infections in the USA and Japan's. And that means always sick, headaches, couch sneezing, not to touch the face, eyes, and nose and mouth. It was believed is out of control, the coronavirus within hours on it, and it's endless to be the tragedy. Northern have the 75% of people healthy issues and keeping their fund alive, and it runs off here and ran into it. And by the names COVID-19 is still from real world, and the researchers and the cure had to make more of the cure, had to take the injections and inside of origin, and to get these people are better. I feel better right now. I'm all right, and to save those human race against coronavirus until they get massive extinction. All right, so wash your hands, wash your scalp, brush your teeth, stay safe, and stay at home. Be safety. And good news, we have something good news for you. The coronavirus outbreak is going to be the halfway to truly. The coronavirus is the infections, the recovery, as spreading their blue lines as fast as long as there's a could. And I got gonna check up here. We have all the confirmed cases has recovered as number of this location. What's the number it just says? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 locations recovery includes Sukhothai and Chiang Rai as Lamphun is now recovery, and everything Lopburi is now being active as a backing up to the back to online. And I'm guessing is there's time to lockdown here. All the stores, all the restaurants is being closest case, and it's equating to practice as the market is sit and socially the sense as we had sitting at the coverage market is sit as crossly just cross the line here and the piece of papers are not sitting here, and then either that as resulting from the Chinese people infection. I just gonna be checking up. We have to confirm the cases as many Thai people, half the Chinese people, French people, the British people, including Japan's American people, something like that, and the double naturally the Indian Thailand's like this. And I wonder if gonna check up here is their stock city is a 3 people sick and to get the recovered, and hopefully to get this recovery this then we're charting pains before the days, and obviously as a result of the satin here, 49 people passing, and the satin is about and having the disease for struggling for the old people. I would later changes the traveling. It has the green one. The green one is better, all right, and Sukhothai it's still active, and I feel this lot is better in the Sukhothai, the Chiang Rai, and Nakhon, and I don't believe it. I'm came struck into the staying indoors. So no infection cases, 9 locations says everything is fine. Competent nuns, pitches, Singapore is just be fine. And there's still going to confirm cases as a result. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23, the infection locations red zone. It's incredibly dangerous here. At least there's one set of active cases. This whole place is really bad that though. I'm guessing the doctor's gonna make it more the cure is make as much as money as inequality to crisis a downgrade. Also Rayong still what's this? Chonburi potato is still the confirmed passing report said. Let's see what is it gonna say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 people are passing this location. And also had check up here coronavirus situation. I don't know. I really don't. But Phuket is still passing, and those are family members of step grandmother. I'm guessing granny is fine. Just grandpa is always fine. But the Chiang Mai, the Bangkok is still infection. I don't believe it here. I don't know if it going outdoors as went to Chiang Mai to Sukhothai, Uttaradit, Udon Thani, Pechenabun, Pachin, Penchaburi. I wonder if I'm going to vacation. If I have a family going outdoors as active and should be allowed to go in Sukhothai, and I don't know. Is it still locked down? I don't know if I'm gonna recover about 1, 2, 3 to 3 months to recover, and as long as a highly risks and it's going to halfway until or less having an excellent weekends, and hopefully the time is get this better, have it clearly off this. I'm going to have to recover, and hopefully the time to recover, and they're gonna tell the country Chinese people what they doing wrong, and this is cause of the coronavirus. So that's what I pretty much to say. This is coronavirus and to update the situation, and make sure you have the important here, and you have to go to the bathroom and make sure you have to wash your hands and wash your scalp and brush your teeth, and keep on to eat a lot of food, to drinks a lot of water, to keep it hydrated as well. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay together. And if you have a healthy issue with coronavirus, make sure you have to go to the doctors, go to the hospitals, or go ask the doctors will be check up with a temperature, and you have sick, headache, like just brief in the difficulties, couches, sneezes, and muscle pain, and either something else and avoiding being the fever and the brain damage onto your right onto the head. Wearing on the mask, and you should go into outside the outdoor. Don't go near the people with a sick and infection of coronavirus. You will get infection. All right, make sure you have to stay away to the props that has metal, elevators, and something else. So global health issues in the real world, and hopefully get this 2021 is better. And right now, so I'm doing is going to be to stay alive here, to stay survived till this real world is probably issued. So anyway, stay healthy, stay individuals and people, and I love these friends. I love every one of you. I love this every one of you, just people talking off your friends and everybody to get this help. So and just make sure you have to take care of your wife and your the husband, your children, and really like this healthy individuals. So if you want to stay indoors, if you want to go outdoors, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay together. I love you all. Thank you.